Aloha mahalo as we look at OKO Punch Counter number 12. Once again, we're in brown belt. You shouldn't be moving like a white belt anymore. This introduces some boxing concepts, especially ducking, and introduces an interesting strike to the attacking fist that we see from another style that comes from Hawaii. Once again, the attack is coming from 12 o'clock in our green zone, left leg slightly forward. The opponent is going to throw a left jab and then a right hooking punch. We want to avoid the hook. The jab we can deal with. So once again, I'm going to control distance. I'm going to step back with my right foot, giving me space. I'm going to left inward brush block, and there's two options here. The first one is originally written and is seen in Gigi McGrath's video, is right inward and then striking the fist with your elbow. The second hardest bone in your body besides your knees is your elbows. 1, 2, striking and then avoiding. I want to give you guys a second option. As was seen from Aloha Kai and Aloha Jerry at a seminar in Northern California, we take this concept of striking the fist. Now, where do we want to strike on that fist as it comes in? If it's a horizontal punch, we're going to strike in between the two middle fingers, right in here. Now, we want to hit that with the forearm to try and split the hand, and it can be done. Another option that we can do is actually using our fist, except for our vertical fist is going to strike in between. Ow. That's what happens when you know what you're doing, you hurt yourself. We're going to use a vertical fist to strike in between the two knuckles. So here's the two options. I step back, inward brush block, elbow. Or I inward brush block, strike, which then allows me. Notice I have not used all of the extension now of my arms. I have collapsed, partially expanded, and then next we get to the remainder of the technique. But let's do it as is written. Once again, I'm going to step back, brush block, elbow. Here comes the next strike. I'm going to duck and come underneath. Notice my left hand has come up as a check. Now that check can also be a strike. Think of a boxer's hook. If I'm going to duck underneath and his left arm is coming up, look at all this meat that you can get. As we like to say, when our elbows are in chicken wings, I get the barbecue sauce because I want the ribs. So once again, from the beginning, inward parry, strike. We come up underneath, notice my left hand's already here. I'm going to choose to give him a hook of my own as I come up to the outside of him. As I do so, as I come up, that hook then becomes what we call positional check. Want to make sure that he's not going to continue to spin around after he throws that hook and maybe reverses his motion and does a back fist. From the beginning, step 1, strike, come under, strike. As my hand comes up or underneath, I'm going to get him into a side bear hug, arms free. A side bear hug, arms free. Now I'm going to off weight him. I'm going to pull his weight towards the leg that's closest to me to allow me to take him down. So from the beginning, 1, 2, come up underneath, 1, grab. Now I'm just going to step through, excuse me, my left foot is going to go from 12 to 6. Step through reverse or an in-place stance change to take him down and follow up, cross out, cover, and on guard. Let's dive right into the concepts and principles. What have we got here? We have distance control. Whether I step back or I step forward is a matter of the difference of height and distance and the timing of my opponent. We have the positional check. Whether I use it as a strike to the ribs through or my left hand is here just in case is what we call a positional check. It is there as insurance because I don't know exactly what my opponent's going to do. We have once again the down clock or pizza slice or a step the reverse. We have off-weighting our opponents in order to effect a takedown. And as we like to do, we like to hit them with the planet because the planet hurts. With that, this has been OKO Punch Counter number 12. Aloha, mahalo, and lip pono.